Hey friends, early this morning I took Hudson out to the bus and it was still dark outside, and as we walked along the trail to the road, it got me thinking about something I experienced 10 years ago. Here, take a quick look at the darkness of the morning.
Where are we going? It's hard to see. Walking along a trail in the dark has some inherent risks. You can trip over roots, rocks.
And now the sun, of course, has risen, and I want to share this short story with you. 10 years ago, I was in Montana, in the far northwest corner, in one of the most breathtaking places on earth, Glacier National Park. And I was serving as a chaplain and missionary there during the summer months, and we were out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there was no big city nearby. I had to drive 30 miles away to get any cell phone reception. And I also worked as a waiter in the restaurant and as a clerk in the gift shop. That was my day job. And then on the weekends, I led worship services in the National Park campground, did relational evangelism with the staff. But one evening, as I was serving in the restaurant, the power went out. Now imagine this. It was a cloudy night, so there were these dark clouds hanging over the sky. It's about 9 o'clock, and there are no other lights around. There's no city lights glowing off in the distance, and there were probably 100 people packed in and outside this restaurant. It had the best food for miles, and the power just goes out, blank, just totally out, and everybody's running around scurrying. It's pitch blackness, and so we start trying to find flashlights, and people are tripping over other people. And I tried to walk over to the place where I lived to find my flashlight, and there was this big log stretched across the trail, and I tripped over that, and I heard other people falling down as they were trying to get back to their dorms to get their flashlights. It was just utter chaos. The restaurant went nuts. All the customers started trying to get out of the restaurant, grab little bits of food or pull out their phone for a flashlight. But of course, 10 years ago, not too many people had smartphones. And so it was just a chaotic, noisy mess. And the power stayed off for quite a long time. And so it got to thinking though, the people that I worked with there that summer, most of them were in the dark spiritually. They were lost. They had no relationship with God through faith in Christ. They were trying to find peace. They were trying to find love, but not finding it. They resorted to drugs, alcohol, sexual promiscuity, anything that could fill the void in their lives, but they were still tripping over themselves, trying to find light. I remember talking with a guy I worked with there one morning over a bowl of oatmeal. And he had a terrible headache. He was really hungover. And he was like that just about every single morning. And I said, man, why do you drink so much? You gotta stop drinking so much, man. And he said, I can't take my life without alcohol. I hate my life. He was in the dark. He was trying to find light, but his life was skidding along the gravel. He was broken and he knew it. And you and I carry the light, the life of Jesus. We're in union with Christ, and yet we with the light often are running away from the people in the darkness instead of running to them with the light of life. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And yet the people with the light of life often are too scared to go to the people in the dark of night, who are lost and broken, yet Jesus is calling us to go on his mission. You see, I think Jesus' words from John chapter 8, verse 12 there, pointing back also to Isaiah 9, verse 2, where it says, the people who walk in darkness will see a great light. Jesus is the light. Now we in Jesus are called to carry the light because we have the light of life. So as you go out today to the gas station or to the grocery store or to school, or your workplace, look into the eyes of the people you see. Look into their faces as you walk down your sidewalk in your neighborhood, as you converse with your neighbors. Are they walking in the darkness? Are they looking for peace, for love, for fulfillment, for guidance in life, but coming up empty-handed? You have what they need. We have the light of Christ. the light for their path. Yet they're in the darkest of nights, tripping over themselves, trying to find a way for life, and we have the way, the truth, and the life. His name is Jesus. So give them Jesus. Let's give them Jesus today. He is the way. For the people walking in darkness will see a great light. Jesus has called us now to be the bearers of the light, to bring it out, to carry it into the darkness. And then people will come to know what life is really all about. Life in relationship with the God who created them and loves them and has a purpose for their lives. Be the light.